United States. Farm Bureau president for 40 years. Proud to have been associated with Farm Bureau, and there will be a life after Farm Bureau for Bill Sam.
And you know, it's really, and I'll say the story about my demise is greatly exaggerated. I heard that a long time ago from somebody in England, and but as I look at the, people ask you, well, what's the prognosis for agriculture? What's the prognosis? Rhode Island Farm Bureau honored me tremendously at our annual meeting because they knew I was going to be my last year. Next year I wouldn't be president. Talking about everything. And when I first started in Rhode Island Farm Bureau, my only interest was to keep agriculture in Rhode Island. And I'll say the first interest was to keep myself, because I was being put out of business. And I really didn't want to be president, but I went to the first board meeting, and I wasn't a member of Farm Bureau 2 weeks before that. And I spoke up when we were out of money. We each had to put in, I believe, if I remember it was $65, maybe it was $45, but hell of a lot of money back 40 years ago, I'll tell you. And I said, and Bill Morgan was the president, and I said, this is a hell of an organization. If I could have put money in the first meeting I come to keep it going to the next month when membership would come in a little bit more, and we would probably pay the rent on the office we had next to a bar in Warwick, Rhode Island. The next meeting, all the board who were aged people, I'll say, slightly older, I want to call them now, they got together and said they nominate Bill Stamp as president, and I won unanimously. I've been president ever since, I'm telling you that. But we were broke, and we were successful in keeping what I wanted to do, agriculture in the state of Rhode Island. That's all I wanted to do. And we still have a tremendous amount of agriculture, open land, very passionate about that, you can tell. But now, and I thought of that this morning, after the vote on not having all the presidents on the board, and because I am passionate and probably upset at it as far as when I talked about it, it's only federal regulations and federal stuff that's putting Rhode Island agriculture out of business. Rhode Island has been safe because they go ask Bill Stamp, he'll tell them to go to hell and they get out of there. And that's been true, some of those things, that they do leave. But the federal government is out to kill not only Rhode Island agriculture, they're out to kill agriculture across this country. It's got to be stopped, because people are getting upset. If you talk to large operations in this country, they're buying land in other parts of the world because they say we can't stand it anymore. So if I did say that in front of the meeting this morning on all the board members, it would sound like I was going against the board and the wonderful people that are on that board of American Farm Bureau. That's not the case. But still, in order to solve this problem, we're going to have to put the brain power of every individual we can possibly muster to come up with an answer. Because it's not going to be easy. And everybody's feeling that pain in the whole country, both sides. So I appreciate, I just giving you the charge to go forward and say we've got to still keep working. But I'm going to be around still, so appreciate all the support that everybody's given me.